What I'm doing here is trying to build a different style of blind, one that's kind of cheap, average guy can make. The backing here is 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/8 inch angle. I just butted it up. It didn't really matter if it was 100% square. Not important to me. It's a deer. They don't have squares in their hoofs, so I really didn't bother it. The windows I did square up pretty good because they need to be kind of tight to keep the bugs out. What I have done with the 1 inch angle, I took enamel, started at this corner, wherever the angle is, I brush coated it about half of the blind. The sheets I bought, they were already pre-cut, and I just kind of placed them, stretched them as best I could, put some little clamps on it. And now if you've got old sheets, you can ask your wife for them. I wouldn't suggest that, making an experiment out of your wife's old sheets, but you can. I didn't. Didn't turn out really bad. It's got some overlap that I didn't like, but there's 2 of them, so it's sealed. Doesn't really affect the rain's coming in. One thing I did find out I did not like was I used vinyl as a screen backing. And vinyl and solvent, they don't mix. It melted and distorted really badly, and that doesn't bother me either because I'm going to put a second sheet and more paint on the outside. This is a plural component epoxy. You can probably use household paint. And the next one I will use latex. I sprayed it, which I thought was easier. And you could probably roll it, but you're putting some force on it and stretching it, and it might work, it might not. I'll find out on the next one. But what you probably can't see is this is very shiny. So there's going to be a top coat over the top of this also. And I got to rough it up a little bit and distort it, and it should be okay. And I used 1 inch angle that I just bought links from. The blind itself is 4 by 6 by 4. I did that to keep the cuts 4, 6, and keep everything even. Generally, you don't have to use angle iron. We had a bunch of old shelves we had, and I cut them and welded them up. And this is fiberglass, and it worked a lot better than the screen. This is the enamel on top of the sheets. It's fairly stiff. Again, you don't have to use the angle iron. You can use old shelving or bed frames if you need be. So this is the first time I'll be trying something on like this. And hope it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And the first time at YouTube. Alright, thanks for watching.